Welcome to an episode of The Disruptive Marketer. I'm Geoffrey Colon, your host. Hey, it's been a long time since I've been on camera. I've been spending quite a bit of time behind the microphone talking on my podcast, Disruptive FM. But since we've been so long overdue, let's talk about a couple subjects that I think we might find interesting. So in this episode, we're going to get to the heart of the matter of what it means for content marketing in 2016 and the 21st century. I think we have to look a little bit about not just using content, but culture, and also purpose in the economy. What does it actually mean for people? Well, it's going to mean a couple different things if we look at the age of a person when we ask them that question. So let's first talk a little bit about culture and content. One of the things that's quite interesting is we're starting to see more and more that content isn't necessarily resonating with as many people as it did at one time. And of course, that's because we have content overload in our world now. We are totally in a noisy world. It is over inundated with information. So how do we actually connect? Well, let's add culture. One of the things that's interesting about culture is it gets to the heart of the matter where consumer insights and data can't do that for us. So if we look at, let's say, an example of Dove Real Beauty. Dove understood that there was an underlying sentiment with a lot of women on how they perceived beauty. And so they went in that mode where they acted as a conversation starter. Not really peddling their products so much, that was really an afterthought, but really a place where they could talk a little bit or provide an area for people to discuss beauty and fashion and perception. All these things deal with cultural immersion. They obviously had seen some golden nuggets within their data that pure consumer insights couldn't answer for, and used that to create one of the better campaigns of the last 5 years. What are some cultural and content marketing campaigns or revolutions you've seen as of late? Curious for your thoughts. Tweet to me. I'm at DJ GEOFFE or at DJ Jeffy. Now let's ask a question about purpose in the 21st century, because if we ask people this question, we're going to get a couple of different answers. So what we found recently is that if people are 35 and under, and we ask them, well, what's the purpose of what you want to do in life with your job? Their answer is going to be along the lines of giving back to society or trying to do things that instill passion in them or give them inspiration. If we ask this question of those who are over the age of 50, what they'll find many times is purpose really falls within the language of, well, we want to create a company that generates X amount of dollars, or build a $1 billion company, or build an innovative company. So the language and the purpose is very different based on how old the people are who actually are taking many of these surveys, so to speak. Now, we're not going to be totally ageist. I believe that age is just a number, and that we have a variety of different interests and motivations regardless of our age. But I do believe that we have old ways of thinking and new ways of thinking when it comes to perceiving what our purpose is in the modern economy. And we have to ask ourselves, does our purpose align with the companies that we work for or that we are trying to establish? Again, lots of questions we don't necessarily have answers for. That's the purpose of the Disruptive Marketer. We hope you enjoyed it. Check us out online. We're at disruptivefm.net. And also check me out online if you want to see where I'm speaking next. jeffreycolon.net/speaking. Also, don't forget to pre-order a copy of my book. Disruptive Marketing, what growth hackers, data punks, and other hybrid thinkers can teach us about navigating the new normal. It's out July 15th on Kindle and audio, and August 9th on hardcover. And we'll catch you next week on another episode of The Disruptive Marketer.